you guys sick of those cables? Why not take an advantage of the wireless charging built into your phone? So I'm going to show you guys how for $30 to build wireless charging setup in your car. And yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, hit the subscription, like, and comment down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces, people. What's up, guys? This is your boy Brainiac coming back with another flawless video here. Now, I hope you guys have been enjoying my videos. Subscribers have been going up. 15,000 views on that video now, going on 16, which is freaking awesome. And today we have something actually a lot cooler. I don't see a lot of videos on this, you can look it up, but mine I honestly think is going to be the most preferred, because any kind of video that I do, I look into it first, see what they did, and if they don't tend to actually show something that I think is important, I put it in my video because I know that you guys like that. So today we're going to be doing a wireless charging setup. Basically, you're going to take a wireless charger, $14 on Amazon, then you're going to take your fuse taps, which is super simple. This can be done by a 2-year-old. I'm not going to lie. All it is placing. You know, you just got to have a little intelligence. Not really any hand tools besides a screwdriver, honestly. So, I'll show you the unboxing for this and the fuse tap, I'll explain a little bit more. It's just the positive goes inside there. You put your fuse inside and then the fuse from the actual fuse box into there, and it taps into 2 of them, and then your ground goes to a bolt, which is your negative, and it's actually super simple. So if you guys are gonna do it the way I did it, I recommend picking up some just copper wire. They sell it at the dollar store, Walmart, things like that. And we're actually gonna take, as you can see here, is a circuit board. It's actually a car charger. Just bust open a car charger, and then you're gonna solder your 2 wires on, which I'll show you where. And this is just so that you can hide it. You don't have to do it like this. You can actually just plug the wireless charger right into your cigarette lighter. But I like to have everything clean. I like to have the fact that no one sees it. You know, it prevents it from stealing. It's an awesome thing when you go to a car meet, and yeah, you have the aspect of charging your phone without plugging anything in. So, I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I'll check you guys in the next one. So, please like, comment, and subscribe, and deuces, people. Okay, guys. Now, the products that I bought on Amazon will be linked down below. This is our wireless charger by Pelson, and it's a fast wireless charger for you guys that have the new iPhones that haven't came out yet, or any kind of Galaxy S6, S7, Note 8, Note 7. It works on my phone, and you guys see what kind of phones. My LG V20 it worked on. Now, you guys can look in the description what phones they work on, and if you guys want to comment down below if it would work for yours, I can give you more information. And then, these are the fuse taps. Any person that, you know, does fuse taps are awesome. Fuse taps are the greatest thing ever made to man. And I'm going to show you how to wire this whole system and give you a little bit more background information on a fuse tap. Now, wiring and anything like that, a fuse tap basically is you plug in one of these fuses into this, plug a fuse from your fuse box into this, and just take, you know, your splice wire, put it in here, squeeze it shut, and there's power. Kaboom. You know, that's how, you know, Ben Franklin is. So, yeah, we're going to get into this. These are just the 2 products we're going to be using today that I've purchased. Now, I have one product that I'm going to be experimenting with, a car charger. I'm going to open it up and solder wires to it. So I'll show you guys what kind of car charger to use. Basically anyone that has a circuit board, if you are familiar with soldering and stuff like that. But let's get to this, and we're going to start opening these guys. Alright guys, now we're inside the car. This, I showed you how to do it when you're painting your interior. So this is, bleh, words. This should be much simpler, you know, for you guys that painted your interior, because you guys know what I'm talking about. Slowly lift up your handbrake, lift open the box, and then pull. Now, that's all you gotta do from here. Then you can pull your e-brake back down, and you can just take this whole module with you over to your workspace or any kind of desk, and we can begin the process of taking him apart and seeing where we're gonna mount the wireless charger. So, yeah, further ado, let's go. Now guys, when taking this apart, it's actually really simple. Well, you got some trash and stuff in here. Okay. There's one screw here, one screw here, one screw here, and one screw here. Now, you guys note in my previous, you know, video, that's how we took it apart the last time. So, let's grab a screwdriver. Take your standard Phillips, any kind of Phillips. I got a Stanley from Walmart, a whole nice kit for $9.99, and you get every kind of screwdriver you possibly would need. Now just start unscrewing this, and then we can go from there. Now guys, when you get the screws removed, you should be able to pop these off.
They think they know what I'm worth. It's such a shame. They think they can put a price on my name. I guess I'll tell them again. I am the chosen one. All I got in this life I live is one shot like the golden gun. Won't stop till I'm old and one. Yeah, I put the blood in.
Pop it off like so. This piece you can just take aside and put away for now.
I'm the only one that's coming correct. Fuck being friends with the cousin of death. I'm the executive running the set. I'll take you.
Now this piece, guys. Now, this is up to you what you guys want to do. You can mount it underneath the cup holder and some way fit your phone in there for it to charge. You know, that's up to you guys. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to remove this part right here, open it up, and actually stick the circuit board on the inside. So we might have to do some drilling just so we can get the wire to run outside of it, but that should be no problem. So we're just going to, you know, pop this open, this top piece, just to see if we can actually fit it. So yeah, let's pop this off really quick and we'll go get our wireless charger and start the process on that. Alright guys, now this clip may break off, you know, mine broke off before, but I super glued it back together after the painting video. It worked fine. You know, we're just going to re-super glue it. Super glue is literally the best thing ever, but we had to remove this. Now, the spring mechanism and the screws, there was one screw here, and then, you know, you have your little spring mechanism, so it opens and closes. It's very easy to install and reinstall, so you guys can just look at that as you're going, but we're going to open this guy up, you know, take your screw, unscrew him from right here. Unscrew him from right here. Now, you're just going to have some of these clips, which you might need a Phillips, which I have here. Now you're just going to take a very small one. You don't want it too big. You just want to pry these guys open a little bit. I pried only one open, pop the side open. Now these are easier because I have been on this side before. I've opened these, you know, guys up before. Now we're just going to slowly unpry that. And that is how much room we're looking at to have. Not too much room, so I'm just going to take the measurements, see if it's nice and thin, if it can fit on there. So let's go get that circuit board and place it inside here. Okay, all screws are removed. Now we can just take our Phillips and try to pry them open or pop them open. You know, you can't really get a fingernail in there. You might even be able to tap it like so. And there's your circuit board, guys. You guys can obviously tell that it's glued down, I want to say? No. Alright. He was glued down by a little sticky pad, but this is your wireless charger. It's all done through magnetic fields, and you can obviously see that this guy's super thin, you know, compared to what that was. So we're going to actually test fit this on our cup holder. So let's go over to that. Okay, now we're just going to see if this simply fits in between like a sandwich plate, you know, like so, and that we can actually recover it. Okay guys, now what I did was actually, for this project, I actually took him and melted him down with my soldering iron. Because there's these little plastic things, you know, it looks ugly, but you're not going to see it. So just melt it down to the point where it's nice and leveled with it. You know, do this at your own risk. Now also, the wire, I actually melted down too, so that you know, it was actually thin enough, because they are thick that come with it. So, yeah, you'll just place it in there and put it back together, and I'll show you like so. So now, you're also going to just make a small groove on the side so that you can take the wire, run it, and place it down like that. You know, you want to make sure that your wire is, you know, efficient and working properly. You know, you don't want it to have a problem where it's not going to sync your phone. Now you're just going to take this, make sure it's in place. Alright guys, now after putting it all back together and such, you know, I made a little bit of inserts on the side, as you guys can see right here. I just took my, like before I said, I took the soldering iron, because it's actually honestly the easiest way to cut through this plastic. Now, you know, I made that line just so open and closed. Now, you will not see that hole inside here when you're opening it, and you're not going to see any of this wire when it's all back together. Now, just picture how ugly that looks and how ugly we put it back together, but functionality and how it's going to look. So what's underneath the hood doesn't really matter in this case, because, yeah, we're not trying to go fast. See where I went there? Yeah. Alright, so we're basically going to put this all back together up there, and then I'm going to show you how to do the wiring scenario, and I'm going to actually show you, like I said before, with the car charger. That's how we're going to run it, since we're running this by USB. So, yeah. So, let's get started, and I hope you can keep up with this. So, yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, now we went over to the soldering part. This is actually the board out of the inside of a car charger. Now, if you guys look right here, that spring is your positive, and then this is your negative, so you guys don't have to worry about it. Now, I ran the positive to the fuse tap, you know, just wired it in, and this is going to be my ground. So the reason I did this is because our wireless charger is actually plugged in by USB, so that's why I use the car charger. Now, I'm just going to show you simply how to install it. I didn't show you the steps how to actually solder this. You know, it's really simple, metal on metal contact. You guys can figure that out. Now I'm going to show you how the fuse taps and stuff work and where to plug it in. You know, it's all up to you, honestly, which fuse you want to take. You know, you can do it accessory mode, and I'll explain a little bit more. But let's go over to the actual thing and reinstall our wireless charger into the car. So let's go. Okay guys, now you know how to reinstall this. Just pull this up, slide it down. Now the wire we actually ran through here, down here, and you can just push this little flap up right there and tuck this under there. So we're just going to tuck this all the way up this way, like so. Now, the reason I have it tucked this way, because in a Mazda, under here, that's where our fuse box is. Now you guys might have it over in that corner or a certain other way. This is particularly for my Mazda. You know, you can still do this on any kind of vehicle if it has a nice open surface. You don't even have to like cut it, because I know some trucks, it's just a hollow cup underneath. You know, this is a mechanism that we actually had to redesign so that we can make this. Now, you want to start by opening this up right here, and then your fuse box is going to be directed under here, and I'll show you the screws that you have to pull. It's just with your hands, so. Alright guys, now under here you're just going to look for this little plastic cover. He'll come right off. You just pull on him a little bit. If he fights with you, don't be afraid to break, because he will just pop right off. Small panel. Now, you can see all my ugly wiring, and I fuse tapped in the past. That's what I did my Type S LEDs. You're gonna want to twist this guy, and there's another one on this side. Your fuse box will just gently fall down. Now, this is where the play comes in. I tapped him right here, preferably because this was for my headlight unit. So my LEDs, I can actually turn them off with my light switch on the side. So if I don't want them on during the day, you know, I have an automatic sensor that will turn them off. Now, we're going to look for one of these fuses. Now, if you guys have a voltmeter, you guys can actually tell when you put the key in the ignition which one has power and which one doesn't. You can pick them up roughly for $1. They're just basically a light bulb inside, so it's a very simple thing. Now, I'm gonna look at my manual and see which one I would prefer to hook this up to, because I'm good with knowing what kind of fuses stay on, and I can point out some things. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna grab my manual. Now your end result should look like this, where the actual wire is running down right through here to the little USB plug. You got him grounded on the bolt right here, which you can ground it anywhere you preferably like. And then your box should be nice and clean and tight up. Now, take the time to actually zip tie these wires down, so it's very easy for you to determine which wire's which. And if one of these decide to blow out like a fuse or something like that, you open it up, you're not going to have a whole bunch of wires and stuff. But I'm going to finish cleaning this up, and I'm going to show you the end result, how it works. You know, it looks pretty clean, you know. Next thing you know is going to be wireless. I have a wireless thing, but it's not really cool. But yeah, let's go. Alright guys, we're finished with the installation. Now the time is here. We get to actually try the product out. So, I have a Galaxy Note 7 for demonstration purposes. You know, you can use Galaxy Note 8, Galaxy Note 5. Note 4, you have to get an extension on the battery, which it's actually pretty cheap, so you still get the wireless charging feature. Now, a lot of phones that have backs that come off, or like the Moto Z Force and stuff like that, you can just magnetically stick one on. New iPhones, they're going to work, but there's going to be a link down below to the actual seller. He'll link what kind of phones work and what phones don't work. So this one might not be all for you, but here's my Galaxy Note 7, just to prove. Nothing in here. This is no edit. Just close it up, and just drop my phone down right here. He's right there. Put the key in the ignition. You know, just turn on the power. And ta-da, we have charging, people. So, yeah, it's actually really quick and super smooth. So, you don't have to worry about your phone dying anymore, because I know the Galaxy Notes, when you typically just plugged it into the actual charger, it would take forever, and trust me, your phone wouldn't charge at all. This is actually fast charging, so you don't got to worry about your phone ever charging slow again, and you have a new wireless setup in your car. So, further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and deuces, people. Yo, what's up, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed my flawless video here. Please hit that subscription in the left corner and check out my videos on the right. I hope you guys do enjoy my videos. I love creating them for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces, people.